I actually have no idea. All right, let's see. So if I open this, and then I open the next one. Bro. Damn, bro. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna stream for like an hour. Let's see if we can get the whole chapter done. Nah, bro. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? We're gonna be going.
Snap, you done stream. Shit, Paul.
I don't think they can hear you like that, but we're gonna be going over the basics.
The basics? What type of basics?
You can learn too if you get on the stream, Eugene.
What type of basics?
I'm gonna be streaming this entire book, so if you want to figure it out. All right, bro. You just shut.
That type of basics or like?
No.
You always have to be a party people.
Shut up. Sorry, Serio. No. Oh my gosh.
Quick question for you, Bobby Studs. How do I exploit a game I'm trying to play?
So the first thing you do is you delete your Roblox account and then never play Roblox ever again.
I got you. So how do I delete exactly?
You go to settings and then delete account. No, you go to settings and then report account and then you do. When I ask you for the reason why, say you're dirty.
Account.
Say it's because you're a dirty exploiter.
It doesn't say report account.
No. Serio.
It says security, filter, parental controls. Hey.
Oh my! No, my notes. No. Chill, bruh. Bro, you know I saw the thing where they were talking about the freaking 18 plus joint. Bro, it's disgusting. They're gonna add. You know they're gonna. It's actually nasty, bro. They're gonna add dating. They're gonna allow dating for 18 plus. Like it's disgusting. Like what's wrong with them, bro? Why are they promoting online dating, bro? That's disgusting, bro. Like, bro, what is wrong with them? And then they're gonna allow gambling as well, and they're also gonna allow depiction of alcohol. I know, like what? Bro, what is one goofy site, bro? I swear.
On TikTok, people doing the relaxing and shooting each other. It's so funny.
That's like the worst idea ever.
Yo, like you just do them.
Bro, Roblox girl is like actually sad. Like I'm sorry. Like what on earth? If you don't go and touch grass.
Hey, Michael, you wanna play a game? Michael, you wanna play a game? Do you want to play a game, you freaking fucking bum?
Yo, Eugene, you got me. All right, so today. Okay, so today. Christ. So today we're gonna be starting off with the chapter 2. Oh my gosh! Shut your ass! Shut your ass! Shut your ass! Shut your ass, please.
What's up, stutters?
Oh hell nah. That is crazy.
What's up, my fellow compadres? Today we're gonna be doing normal stuff, such as reading this whole entire book. Today we land.
Oh my god, I don't know if you guys are loud on the stream or it's just for me, bro. It might just be for me. Sherry.
Hey, Cal, you wanna buy me food?
You wanna buy me food?
Hey, he's the oldest here, and he doesn't want to buy us food.
That is false. Kevin is the oldest here, bro.
No, you're the oldest in this class.
In this what?
You're the
Guys,
oldest.
you know, oldest in this car. Call.
By like what?
Man
A
said
year?
car. Man said car.
So that means you guys should all call me Big Brother.
Okay, Oni-chan.
Big bro.
Okay, stop. I'm sorry. I take that. I take that back. I take that back. Don't call me that, please. Stop.
Okay,
Stop.
Oni-chan.
Stop. Oh hell nah, bro.
Oni-chan back.
Oh my god. Actually, please help.
Oh my goodness, that sounds like something
What
like
was it good?
Hey, okay, Michael, let's continue talking about this room and what happened.
No. Don't do it like that, bro.
No.
Okay, they're not allowed. That's good.
Okay, alright.
What if there's like children listening?
Okay, you're right. I should explain the whole story to Kwame.
Children, this dude is older than you guys. Yo, what's going on?
No, I'm not about to disclose my public information about
What is going on?
about my.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Man's gonna say staff.
I don't like to disclose them, but okay.
All right, bro. Scrotum is actually insane.
Alright, that's a wrap.
No.
Let's talk about Kobe.
Man over here talking
You guys know the Kobe script where
Oh
y'all
yeah, then the shit where you shuts.
What is a cyber footprint?
What? Oh, a cyber footprint is the digital footprint you make.
All right, so welcome to the stream, guys. So today we're gonna be going over the basics of. We're gonna be going back to the basics. Okay, so we're gonna be doing this whole entire book, and just kind of speeding through it. Not really.
While y'all are at it, make sure
And we're gonna just basically relearn everything and refresh ourselves with everything. If anyone else needs this, then this is a good time to watch the stream, bro. I'm like the worst at intros. Okay, let's start. So we're gonna start with chapter 2 because chapter 1 is just like introduction and all that bull jive. Oh no, it's not. I think that's important. Chapter 1 is important, isn't it?
how many chapters are there?
Man, keep
I don't know.
staying in it.
All right.
Why would you keep staying
So we're starting, bro. We're starting. This shit can get taken out so fast. Yeah. Anyways, you're risking it for the biscuit. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So chapter 1. If you guys are interested in the book, I linked the book in the description. You can get it from Amazon. It's like about $9. Let's get to it. Chapter 1, getting up to speed with Roblox and Lua Basics. In this chapter, we'll start by looking at what Roblox is. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna skip to the actual important parts. You guys should all know what that is. Understanding Roblox and Lua U, understanding and using data types in Lua U, introducing variables, using conditionals, understanding scopes, and exercises. Okay, so let's start off with following the index. We're gonna start off with understanding Roblox and Lua U. Okay, in this section, we will start by looking at what Roblox is and what makes it unique. Then, once we understand the fundamentals of Roblox, we will learn about the programming language and the programming language that Roblox uses for its games. Roblox is a really popular. Dude, I'm not reading that. Let's skip to the actual important part. Actually, no, this is important. Let me not cut shortcuts. Roblox is a really popular platform for children around the world. This is because they can play almost anything they want. With over 24 million different experiences, as Roblox likes to call their games, you can be almost anything. You can become a pirate, One Piece, All right, let me stop. Be the king of a castle, escape prison, or stop police from escaping. The possibilities are endless, and the best part is that it is completely free to play. According to Roblox, in September 2021, 47 million unique players played Roblox daily. Once you have created your account, in a few clicks, you are ready to join an almost unlimited, constantly increasing supply of experiences. On who my reading skills they get better. Oh my god. Alright, anyway. Okay, that was kind of so fluent. It was like, oh no, I'm not getting paid at all. I'm just doing it for you guys. Is you getting paid for this? Nah, I'm not getting paid at all. I'm just doing this for you guys. For anyone else that wants to start and actually learn the basics. I can actually get my channel probably taken down for this. Not my channel, probably the video, but I don't care. Alright, let's get into it. Create an account. To make an account, I'm not doing that. You should already know how to make an account. Introducing Lua U. Yeah, so we're gonna skip to right here, okay? Introducing Lua. I can't even. Okay, you see that? Introducing Lua U. Start. So introducing Lua U. Roblox uses a programming language named Lua U. Lua U is an easy to learn, yet powerful programming language. Lua U is a heavily modified version of the Roblox programming language called Lua. So yeah, Lua U, the one that we use, basically the one that we use over here, is just a modified version of the programming language Lua. Because Roblox Lua U has a relatively low learning curve compared to other programming languages, it is an ideal programming language to start with, especially for younger developers or aspiring developers. So yeah, there's other languages that are just way harder than this. So this is like the baby. This is like the scratch of actual languages. So yeah, so it's a pretty good start. If you have siblings, younger siblings that want to get into computer science, you should introduce them to this. Alright, let's continue. Even if you have no interest in creating experiences on Roblox, this is still a great starting point. So like I said, yep, good starting point for thing. Oh my gosh, why is my thumbnail like dying? In general, programming in any language teaches you how to think logically. This is very true. Because of this, I'm able to think. Like it's like it basically lets you have a compiler in your head, so you can like think. Let me just continue reading. This is useful even when you are not programming. Yeah, that's so true. By the end of this book, you will be able. I think it's just programming in general. Programming in general allows you to think logically. You will be able to analyze coding problems, split them into smaller tasks, and overcome them. Yes. If you're hoping to program in other languages in the future, this is an excellent place to start. Yes, I'm gonna tell you this now. Because I started scripting, it literally lets me breeze through my computer science classes, bro. So it's a very good practice. It might sound like goofy look from the outside looking in, but it's actually really good practice if you're getting into computer science in general. Okay. Overcome them if you're yeah. Okay. You might argue that if you know how to program in one programming language, you can program in all of them. This is because programming is basically instructing a computer on what to do. When nothing is specified, the computer does nothing. The only real difference between most programming languages is syntax. So syntax is just basically like how you go about like structuring your scripts and your code. For example, in C++, after every line of code, you have to put like a semicolon. But some languages don't need semicolons. So, for example, I don't think Java needs a semicolon. Neither does Lua. The syntax is basically what words you type in your script. Hello. I'm gonna check to see if y'all can even hear me. Can you guys hear me in Discord? Oh, am I just deafening? Okay, cool. Let me check the thing and see if I'm audible. Oh, dang. Y'all can hear the background? Oh, my God. Okay, what about now? Okay, yeah. I think this should be better. Let me actually change this to, I'm going to change this to NVIDIA broadcast. So, okay, this is my channel. Let me see if I can join a different channel and see if it's actually, like, if the stream isn't canceled or anything. You want to know events mode? Okay, cool. Yeah, so if I go to properties, I should be able to change it. Okay, so we already are in the video broadcast. Let me bring this down a bit. And then, okay. Okay, so the syntax is basically what words you type in your script. Most programming languages use the same words, however, the syntax may differ. Becoming a master in Roblox game developing gives you a head start when programming in other languages. Regardless, before switching to other languages, before switching to another language, you first have to master Lua U. I mean, you can just master any. I'm guessing they're just saying that like, if you're starting here, like you would have to master here to go to another language. Well, you can also just start from another language and you should be fine. All right. It takes a lot of practice to understand everything in this programming language fully. This will most certainly be very stressful and confusing. That's why I feel like if you have like the interest in just making things in general, it might make the learning process a bit easier. So like if you just like seeing the stuff you make come to life, then it just might make the learning process easier for you, not too stressful. Therefore, this book slowly progresses in complexity. A basic understanding of Roblox is highly recommended. I'm guessing everyone in the stream should understand. Yeah, you guys play games. All right. Roblox is a unique platform where people can play millions of experiences for free. The amazing thing about these experiences is that other users on the platform make them. Yeah, community driven. I like that. Community made, community driven. There are a lot of different roles that you can have as a developer on the platform. You can be a modeler, animator, graphics artist, and even a programmer. In this section, we make our very first Lua script. So this is where the meat and potatoes come in, you know what I'm saying? Understanding and using data types in Lua U. In this section, we will learn everything about data types and in Lua U programming language. Let us start with the absolute basics. Programming is all about data. This data can be anything. The player's in-game money, the spot the player is during a race, the number of criminals that they have arrested, or anything else. All the mentioned examples are numbers. The in-game money can be 100. The race position can be 1, and the number of criminals arrested can be 3. In programming languages, we have numbers too. Numbers are our first data type. Internal usage of the number data type. Sometimes a difference between numbers and integers is made in the documentation. In Lua U, integers are a part of the number data type. Internally, Lua U changes between doubles, floats, and integers. If the documentation specifies an integer, you can expect the number to be stored as an integer internally. Okay. When a number is documented, it is initially stored as a float or long. So those are different types of data types, different types of number data types. So integers, we have integers, floats, longs, and doubles. I'm pretty sure doubles and floats should be this similar. Do not worry if it doesn't make sense. This knowledge is not required in Lua U. We can have more than just numbers. We can also have sentences. Examples of sentences can be the player's username, a roleplay name, or a chat message. These sentences are called strings in programming. Strings are our second data type. All right, next page. You might have heard of our third part. I said third part. You might have heard of our third data type, a Boolean. A Boolean is true or false. People often say programming is about ones and zeros and true or false. There are no other possibilities for Boolean. So yeah, Boolean is only one of two options, true or false. Okay. In one of the following sections, we will learn about all the things we can do with these three data types. Okay. Yeah. So now we're going to create our first script. So I'm going to be switching from the book to Roblox Studio often. So if you are rewatching the video or watching the stream, I'll announce when I'm switching to, All right, so creating script. Well, great to know about these three data types, but what can we do with them? Let us start Roblox Studio and follow these steps. So first, create a new base plate. So we have our new base plate. I'm going to now switch to Studio and then just read off the instructions as I go through the thingamajiggy, the jiggy-ma-thingy. Bang. All right. So it says first create a new base plate because the book assumes basic knowledge of Roblox Studio and of Roblox and Roblox Studio. This is not explained, of course. You guys know how to open up Studio. Once created, open Explorer. It should be visible by default. Search for something named server script service. Okay, so basically, if you don't have Explorer open, what you want to do is that when you have the base plate open, when you have the base plate open, you just want to basically. I gotta stop saying basically, bro. That's such a bad habit. You want to click the View tab and then shut up. Okay, so you click the View tab, and once you click the View tab, you want to click the Explorer option right here. This will basically open up the Explorer for you. The Explorer allows you to see all the things that is inside your game currently. Okay, so it says once created, open Explorer. It should be visible by default, and then after that, we're gonna search for something named server script service. Okay. Server script service is going to be a container that's inside of the game. So it's inside Explorer. If you look at Explorer and you look down, you can see server script service is right here. Okay, something named server script service. Okay, you can see this in Figure 1.1. So basically, in the book, Figure 1.1 shows you server script service, but like it has the old icons for it. So if you look at it, Figure 1.1 right here shows you where that is. So Now they're saying right click on server script service and select insert object. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna right click server script service and we're gonna do insert object. You can do that right here. But I think this book might be slightly outdated by like a couple of months. Now you don't have to right click anywhere. You can just hover over server script service and you can click the plus button right here. Or if you're a hotkey type of guy or a girl, you can click server script service and then Control I. That allows you to add an instance inside whatever container you have selected. Okay. So with that, now that we hit the Control I thing, it says I said Control I thing. I was doing so good. Okay. Select insert object and then add a new script. So after you click Control I or click on server script server, then click the plus button, whichever one you choose to do. I'm gonna click the container, then I'm gonna click Control I. I want to type in script inside the search box, and then it's gonna show you the script options. Make sure. Okay. So for this example, they're going to be using a server script. That's going to be the one that says script, not local script or module script. We're going to be using a server script. So it's going to be the regular one that says script. Okay, let's click that. All right. Make sure you did not accidentally make a local script instance. The difference is explained later in this book. Once added, the Explorer window should look like this. Yeah, I think I already showed you guys that. All right. So now double click on the script you just created. You should see the following code in the script. Print hello world. Yep. So now you can see after we inserted the script, if you double click it, it opens the script. And then, yep, line 1 says hello world right there. All right. Let me take a breather.
A breather? You just literally started.
No, I'm not going to stop. I'm just saying, like, I just need to, like, breathe. I just need to breathe, like, literally.
What? You have all the oxygen.
Shut up. Stop speak. Let me stop. All right, ready? Let's go into it. All right. Now we know how to create a new script. In this section, we will run this script and see its output. Besides that, we dive deeper into what this piece of code means. Okay. So, hello world. Piece of code, yeah. No. Okay. So, hello world. In Roblox, all scripts start when the game begins. We can start the game by pressing the play button. Let me show the book. Yo, hey, Joel's vibing in One Piece, right? I hear him singing the intro. Yo, I knew this day would come. All right. Okay. All right. So it says in Roblox, all scripts start when the game begins. We can start the game by pressing the play button in Roblox Studio. Once pressed, you will see your character appear in a running game. So let's try that out. Okay. Oh my God, what did I just do? Okay.
You just pressed something. That's what you did.
What type of laugh, bro? Eugene, what type of laugh, bro? All right. So click the play button. You can see our characters inside the 3D space. Okay, our characters in here. Yeah, it's in there. Let's go back. All right. The game still looks empty. As if nothing has happened. There are no scripts in the base plate game by default. Okay. Yep. This next page. And the one we just added does not do much. However, it definitely does something. It cannot be seen by a regular player. We have to open the output frame to see this. Okay. To open the output frame, click on the output button under the view section as shown here. So yep, let's go back to that. What? Oh. Okay, so yeah. If you are in Studio, you want to click the view section, then look for the output button. Make sure that's enabled. The output button is going to be the thing that's like at the bottom right here. This is the output. Okay. Let's continue. Okay, let's go back. All right. Okay. To open the output frame, click on the output button under the view section as shown here. Yep, we just did that. Shortcut. Instead of pressing the play button, you can press the F5 key on the keyboard. So yeah, pressing F5 also runs your game. So instead of like reaching over to press the instead of reaching over to press the play button right here, or yeah, right here, you can just press F5 and it's gonna load you up in the game, and just like the book said. So yeah. All right. Let's go back. Yep. All right. Once we open the output frame, we see Hello World. Looking back at the script we created, we see the Hello World. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So let's actually go back. Let me show you guys that. You can see at the bottom here, if I clear the output, you see how there's nothing in here. Since the first line of this code, the first line of the script has this statement here. When I click play, it's gonna appear inside of the right here. It's gonna appear. It's gonna appear inside of the output. You see, it says "Hello World" right there. So basically, the print function just prints whatever string is inside of these parentheses. Yep. And strings are basically accompanied by two quotation marks. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Hello World. What the? Is this a typo? Oh, Hello World. Okay. All right. However, one part is missing in one part is missing in output. This is the print part. This is because print is a function in Lua U. Functions are explained later in this book. For now, yeah, that's the name of the language, Lua U.
Why isn't it called Lua U?
Why is it called what?
Why isn't it called Lua U?
Lua. Why isn't it called Lua U?
Or who are you for short?
Alright, shut. Eugene, shut. Alright, let me stop. Anyways, prints function. Yep, function. So functions are explained later in this book. For now, remember that prints the text that we passed in the output. We should zoom. We should zoom in we should zoom in on the Hello World part of the script. We previously learned that programming languages have sentences. They are called strings. So basically, they're saying that the Hello World is a string. Okay. So Hello World is a sentence, therefore it is a string. We can see that this is a string because it's surrounded by quotation marks. Roblox Studio also recognizes this as a string and gives it a particular color in your script. Strings can be anything. Go ahead and change the Hello World part to something else. Your name, for instance. Your script could look like this. Okay, so we're gonna go back inside of the studio, and then inside of here we're gonna change Hello World to something else. So let's put it as our username. So our username is not Kwabi, and then you see if you click play, you can see instead of printing Hello World, it printed out the name of my account. Okay, so that's how the print function works. Cool. Let's continue. All right.
So Naruto wants a piece of this. I'll give it to him. I'll go to give it to him.
Eugene, just delete yourself from the Discord, okay? Delete yourself from the Discord. No. Is that Baltimore slang? Be more. All right. Hello World is a sentence, therefore it is a string. We can see that this is a string because it's surrounded by quotation marks. Roblox Studio also recognizes this is a string and gives it a particular color in your script. So yeah, for me it's green. I think for you guys it's gonna be purple if you're using the white mode. All right. If you run the script that you just edited and opened, output. Okay, I don't know about output. Okay, you should see your name appear. All right. We now know that Hello World means. We now know what Hello World means and what the print function does. Consider the print function as your trusted friend that will keep you informed on what your script is doing. This will help us to understand what. Oh my God, I cannot read this dude watching this in the background. Okay, this will help us to understand what is going on and come up with solutions for possible errors. In the following section, we will look at printing numbers. Okay, so now we're getting to the numbers part of this chapter. Give me 1 second, guys. I will be right back.
That's right. Check out my.
Stop speaking. Sometimes Streamlabs be delayed. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right. Whoa. Is it that low? Damn. I did not know it was that low, bro. I could barely even hear that. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. If you don't mind leaving a like, that would be very much appreciated. I'm getting better at that. Alright, where is the there it is. I can barely hear the video. Alright. Let's go right back. Again. Alright, so let's continue. Numbers. There are more data types than just strings.
Have you ever heard of money bag?
Bro, why do you keep saying that's not even his name, bro? Wait, is that his name? Moneybag Yo?
0101, bro.
I just caught up to One Piece manga back in 2 days for real. Have you read the latest chapter? Have you read the latest chapter?
Yes, I have.
Crust. This thing is actually like burning my ears now, bro.
I actually read the latest chapter, Calvin.
It's louder than me.
Wait, what are you talking about? You talking about me?
No, the music, the background music.
That's One Piece music?
Yes, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. The music is freaking blasted, bro. Yeah, see the music loud. Yeah, my bad, bro. I had to turn it down. I had to turn that thing down, bro. Is it better now? Let me know if it's better. Let me know if it's not. I think we're freaking screaming. Bro. Yeah, this thing is. Yeah, I cannot do it. Okay, hold on. I got a better idea. So we're gonna bring the music max all the way to max, all the way up to max, right? Wait, no, we're not. Wait, are we? No, are we? Wait, are you guys low? You said what?
Nah, the question you're supposed to be asking is, are you low?
Dang, I think it's just this one track is like freaking blasting, bro.
Calvin, are you keeping the bot up?
The bots? What bot?
VOD.
Yeah, just for anyone that is like wants to like learn along with someone. All right. I hope the volume is right, and we're gonna continue. All right. But yeah, the new chapter, latest chapter is pretty funny. I think my profile picture on Discord is at the end of the chapter. So, yeah. Dude, One Piece is just lit, man. Lit, man. All right, go to numbers. Okay, there you go. All right, let's continue. So, numbers. There are more data types than just strings. You can print all these data types. Let us start with numbers. Change your name to any number. For instance, you didn't know what number I'm about to pick. The number 7, not 8. Your code might look like this. Print 7, not 8. Okay, so we're gonna change this to print 7. So for numbers, you don't have to put quotation marks around them because numbers are not strings, but you can also put a number as a string. So this right here will be printing the number 7, while the one at the bottom would print the string 7, because a string can also contain numbers in it, if that makes sense. I understand this. I understood this. Like, I don't know if you guys can understand that, but that's just how it is, isn't it? Go back. So yeah, if you put the number 7 here, we run that, we can see that it prints the
How
number
did I get stuck?
7. What? Okay, it prints the number 7 in the output. Okay, so that's how that works. All right. If you run the game, it says if you run the game and open the output frame, we can see that the number you chose was printed instead of your name. Okay, did you notice how the number is the same color as a string editor, as mentioned? Yep.
Dodge.
Yeah, so basically this is the same thing as printing this. If I do prints and then I put 7 inside of a wow, look at my typing skill. I put 7 inside of a quotation marks. It also prints 7, but it prints it as a string. Okay.
Why didn't you get attacked? I don't get it.
Yep. So numbers and integers. Numbers are integers. Yeah. Numbers are integers, but not all integers are. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Integers are numbers, right? But not all numbers are integers. Integers are like whole numbers. So 7 is an integer, but 7.5 is not an integer. But 7.5 is a number. Okay. Let's continue. Yeah, so basically you can printing the number inside of the quotation marks makes it a string, and it's gonna print that out. And putting the number by itself is just gonna print out the number. So it's gonna look really similar. Though you can see right here, it prints out 7 on both of the things. Yeah, it can get a little confusing, but if you took math, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, it might be a bit tricky at first, but you guys should get the hang of it.
Y'all are smart
Continue.
people. I trust you.
Of course, all you guys are brilliant.
Why you turn off the lights? I have to brush my teeth.
All right, continue. If we run, yeah, I think I already said that. Yep, editor, as mentioned before, something that defines a string, quotation marks. Yes. Let me actually read that. Okay, so as mentioned before, something that defines a string is quotation marks. The quotation marks are still there in the preceding code, but the correct number was printed. This is because the programming language still sees your numbers as strings, like I just explained before. This is possible because numbers can be stored in strings too. So you can put numbers in strings too. So I can be like, like right here, right? Like right here, I could be like, Prince, I have 7 apples. See, I can put the number 7 inside of a string as long as it's in quotation marks. Must continue.
I told you I found an interest in you.
All right, Eugene, are you
What happened, bro?
you be saying the most randomest you bro, just you. All right, let's continue. Yeah, this is gonna show you how to print the number by itself. It says print 8. We already did that, and it says notice how the color of the number changed in the script editor. Yeah. So basically, when it says script editor, it's talking about this right here. This whole thing is the script editor. Like this thing, you're editing a script. So the box, place that you type in, that is the script editor. Okay. Try to get 27. Yes, sir. All right, let's continue. Let's go back.
Negro.
All right. In this section, we learned how to print numbers and how to differentiate numbers from strings in our code. In the following section, we dive deeper into the unique things we can do with numbers, such as math operations. All right. So next topic, is there a way I can get the timestamp, or I'm just not gonna get the timestamp? I'm just not gonna get the timestamp in it. Oh, that's not even the right thing. Oh my goodness. So right now we are at. Oh, it's just not gonna tell us. So about 38. Okay, so 38. I'm gonna put that in a notepad. It's 38 minutes. So basically 39 minutes. So 39 minutes. We're gonna start math operations. Okay. Let's us continue. All right. I just went to the next thing. What? Why did it do that? Okay, math operations. All right. So math operations. If we run the code, we see the same line in output. So why bother making it a number instead of using strings? We previously mentioned that there are different data types. Different data types also serve different purposes. Numbers can do things that strings cannot do. Let us take a look at it. Am I like dyslexic? Let us take a look at it.
I said yes, I'll be the person that's wrong.
Yes, you would be the person that's wrong. Let us take a look at it. From an easy, of course, because we hate on Michael in this chat, right, Michael? He's just not there in it. Let us take a look at it from an easy perspective.
X equals f of x.
He said yes. He doesn't even know what he just agreed to, bro. Let us take a look at it. Okay, from an easy perspective. Okay. In school, you used numbers during math. What did you use numbers for? Most likely to calculate things. You were adding, subtracting, dividing, multiplying, and whatnot. These are all things that you can do with numbers. Whereas you could, you probably. Here, okay, I'm gonna have to, like, turn you guys down a bit.
My bad, bro. I'll stay quiet for you.
All right. These are all things you can do with numbers. Whereas you probably had to write many sentences in English class. Yep. Okay. The chances is meager that you use multiplication on. Yeah. I mean, yes. We don't. You can't multiply sentences in it. Now that we have a number in our script, let us do some math. We start by adding the number 3 to the already present number 8. Okay, yeah. We do this by using the plus operator, the addition operator, the plus sign operator, whatever you want to call it. Try doing this yourself. Try doing this for yourself. The script should look something like this. Print 8 plus 3. All right, so let's go back and do that. Yeah, pretty much. Print. So you can see. Yep. Print 8 plus 3 says. If we run the script, it should say 11 in the output. So let's run it. See, if you run that, it says 11. See right here, it says 11. It prints out the math operation. Congratulations, you've now made your first math operation in a programming language. However, we can do many more math operations. Now try subtraction, multiplication, dividing. So let's go through each of those. We're gonna do 11 minus 3 now. That should give you 5. Imagine I said 8. I said 11, bro. 8 minus 3, bro. I'm actually dumb. Okay, let's do 8. Let's do 8 multiplied by 3. It should give you 24. Yeah, we see that. You see 24 here. And then let's go back. Let's do 8 divided by 3. And that should give you some decimal number, like, I don't know, 2 point something. Yeah, 2.6. So basically 2.7 if you round it up. Tenths. Alright, so from now on, for these scripts, I'm going to be running them inside of this plugin right here because it makes it easier for me to run them. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to confuse. Alright, yeah, let's just keep it like that. Alright, you can add multiple print statements below each. You can add multiple print statements below each other to create a larger script that performs multiple math operations at once. So yeah, you can just put everything we just did into the same script. So you can do print. You can do print 8. I'm doing that 8 plus 3, and then you can do print 8 minus 3, and then you can do print 8 times 3, and then so on and so forth. And then this is just gonna print each of the answers in order. Okay, so 8 divided by 3. So if I run that, see that is going to print the answer to all of that, all in the output, one by one. So that's basically how the print statement works, and that's how it works with numbers and math operations. Okay, let's go back to the book. All right, we have 2 more math operations, but you can do. Bro, I cannot read. We have 2 more math operations that you can do on numbers. Exponent. I cannot say that word. Yo. So we have the power symbol. I'm not reading that. I'm just gonna butcher that completely. And the modulus symbol. You know what? Google is our best friend in it. Google is our best friend. Google, say this word for us. Yo. Say this word for us, Google. Exponentation. I think that's what it is, but let me make sure. Yo.
Exponentiation.
Exponentiation, yes. What he said, what it said, what the robot said. Okay, so let's go back to that, bro. We have two more math operations that you can do on numbers. So we have the exponentiation symbol, and then we have the modulus symbol. Okay, for exponentiation, you can do something like this. So you have 8 to the power 3. That's basically what the exponentiation symbol does. It just raises the power of the number on the left side by the power on the right side. So basically, 8 to the third power, it should be something like, I think it's like 250 something if I'm not mistaken. Let's check that out. Let's try right here. So we're gonna do print, do 8 to the power of 3. Let's clear the output, and then let's try running that. Oh, 5. I said 2. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah. So you can see it's 512. Okay. So this 8 to the third power is 512. You can see that symbol basically does that for you. And then we also have the modulus symbol. I'm pretty sure this symbol should actually return the remainder of the equation. Let me see. Let's go back to the book. I'm pretty sure that symbol is used to get remainders. The result of this operation should be 512. What happens when using this operator is that the number before the carets, I've actually never seen that word before, gets taken. So yeah, basically the number before the symbol is what is taken to the power of the one that's after the symbol, if that makes sense. So basically it's just saying 8 to the power of 3. That's what it's saying. All right. The number gets multiplied against itself as many times as stated behind the exponentiation operator. Yep. So basically 8 multiplies itself 3 times. To make this easier, the operation 8 to the power of 3 translates to 8 times 8 times 8. Yeah. I'm pretty sure if you took this is before algebra, right? You should be able to. All right. If we switch the numbers and made the operation 3 to the power of 8, then it would multiply 3 times itself 8 times. You kind of should get the gist by now. Let me stop saying that because people might just not get the gist. Anyways, the last operator is the modulus operator. Okay, this operator is commonly forgotten, especially in Roblox programming. The modulus operator looks like this. So it's the percent sign. Yeah, it looks like a percentage. However, it is absolutely not a percentage. I need to text this person to make sure. Before y'all want to do the plan on FaceTime? You got school tomorrow?
I might join to do the plan. I don't know.
You got school tomorrow? Alright, tell me when
there's no school.
yeah, tell me when he comes back, because I know you got President's Day or whatever. Alright, continue. Okay. Alright, the last operator is the modulus. Yeah, I think we already read that. Do not let it fool you. The modulus operator takes the number behind the percent sign and multiplies itself as many times as... no, wait, what are you talking about? Wait, hold on. So the modulus operator takes the number behind the percent sign and multiplies it. Why is the music so loud? Is the music loud? It's loud for me, but I don't know if it's loud for the stream. Let me know if it's loud. Once it reaches... No, okay, let me go back. Okay. As many times as it fits into the number before the operator. Okay. Once it reaches its limit, it subtracts the total multiplication from the first number and gives you... So basically what it does is just that the percent sign operator just gives you the remainder of the multiplication. Like it's like a remainder. It's a remainder. Okay, so it's not loud. Okay, good. Thank you guys for letting me know. But what the modulus operator does, it just gives you the remainder. So let me show you guys an example. If I did 10 mod 2, this should give us 0 because 2 goes into 10 5 times with no like decimals, right? So this should give us 0. So you see that it gives a 0 right there. So this basically gives you this operation, this symbol basically gives you it gives you the remainder of how many times this number goes into this one with any leftovers. So if this number can't go into this number, so let's say we have x and y, that's totally a y, right? So if we have x and y, what? So basically what this does is this whole statement basically returns the remainder of how many times y couldn't go. So let's say y is like what? Let's say y is 3. Let me use actual numbers so I'm not confused. So let's say we want 5. We want 3 to go into 5, right? And we're gonna print the remainder of that. So basically, we know that 3 goes into 5 once, and then it has like a remainder of like, I want to say 2. Yeah, so 2. See, basically, it just prints out the remainder of how many times this number goes into that number. I don't know if that makes sense, but I hope it makes sense. Let's try a different example. So if I did 15 and 3, we know that 3 goes into 15 5 times without any remainder, because this would give us 5 with no like decimal points. You know what I'm saying? But if we had a number like, okay, so yeah, since this gives us 5 with no decimal points, the remainder is gonna be 0. So this will give us 0. But if we had 10, right, and then we had like, let's say we had 15, right, but then we had 10 here. We know that 10 goes into 15 once, and then it has a remainder of 5, right? So this function is gonna give us the just the 5 by itself. Or is it 5? Yeah, it should be 5. Yeah. So this modulus symbol gives us the 5 by. So let's try that out. It should print out 5. Yeah, so you can see right here it gives us the remainder. So hold on, my mom's calling me. What? Never mind. I guess not. All right, but yeah, that's what the modulus operator does. So it gives us 5. Yep. It basically just gives us the remainder of whatever this division would be. Okay. I'm not great at explaining things, but I try my best. Let's go back to the book. Let me switch back. Okay. No, for you. Once it reaches the that's basically he's basically just saying what I explained. Okay. If we multiply it once more, yep, this literally is what I said. Okay, so tip, you can try to make a few operations in your script to test this operator yourself. So we just did that. Like we just had like a bunch of different examples, so we kind of already went over that. We learned how to program math operations. In the next section, we will learn how to combine these math operations in one statement. Okay. I'm assuming you guys all know PEMDAS, like the order of operations. It's like is that algebra? I think I don't even know. But PEMDAS is just like parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, and like if you have what you call it, like an expression or an equation, or whatever you would do them in a certain order. So you do the stuff that's in parentheses first, and then you do the exponents, and then you do the multiplication and division equally. And then you do addition and subtraction equally as well. That's basically what this whole like section right here is talking about. Just talking about no, I think up to like right here. Yeah, this whole section is basically talking about just order of operations. So just like how we did the yeah, you remember PEMDAS? Yeah, we basically use that. That's basically what this is gonna is basically what this is gonna talk about. If I go back to Studio, just like how we did the addition and subtraction, multiplication, we can do the exact same thing, but like we can do it all at once. So we can do like 10 plus 5 divided by 2, like that. You know what I'm saying? Let's actually make it a bit easier. So let's say 10 plus 20 divided by 2. We know that according to PEMDAS, it's going to do division first, so it's going to divide 20 by 2, giving us 10, and then add 10 to 10, giving us 20. So the answer should be 20. You can see right here. It gave us 20 in the output. Okay, that's basically what that section is talking about. If you put, let's say you wanted to do the addition first, right? You would just put the addition in the parentheses, basically giving it precedence over the entire expression. Okay, so if I run that, it's gonna do 10 plus 20 and then divide that by 2. So it's gonna give us 15, because if you go back right here, so this is 15 right here. But yeah, if you go back up here, you can see that it does the 10 plus 20 first, giving us 30, and then dividing 30 by 2, which is 15, because 15 times 2 is 30. So yeah, that's basically what that is. You can do whatchamacallit, different operations all in one line. You can just keep going like this, like that. Like you can just keep going like this, That's literally what it is. Okay, and then this is gonna give us some number based on the order of operations we run that in. So that gave us 4. But one question that I do have is, where would the modulus fall in PEMDAS? Because PEMDAS is parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction, but we don't have modulus in that. I'm assuming modulus probably have like the same effect as division and multiplication. But let's test that out. Let's do 10 plus 20, but then we're gonna do mod 15. So we know that 20 mod 15 is gonna give us a remainder, right? So that means it's gonna give us 5 because 15 can go into 20 wholly once and then have a remainder of 5, right? So I'm assuming it's gonna do this first, give us 5, and then add 5 to 10. Let's try that out. That means we'll give it 15. Okay, so yeah, it gives us 15. Now let's try it again, but this time with a multiplication sign at the front. I'm assuming that this will have the exact same priority as the multiplication division. So if it does, then it's gonna do everything from left to right. If not, it's gonna do the 20 mod 15 first. So if it does, if they do have the same precedence, right, it's gonna do 10 times 20, giving us 200, and then 200 modulus 15, giving us whatever that answer is. Let's try. Let me actually do it on the calculator first, so I can know the answer. So 200 mod 15. Oh no, we can actually do that right here. We can use this as our calculator. Let's print 200 mod 15. Okay, so 200 mod 15 is 5. So yeah, so if this gives us 5, that means that the modulus has the same precedence as the multiplication and division. Okay, I don't know if that's the old one or that's the new one. Let me see again. Okay, so yeah, it gave us 5. So that means modulus has the same precedence as multiplication and division. But yeah, so that's basically using math operations in one line. Okay. Now let's take that out. Okay, cool. So now we have string concatenation. Okay, no, string concatenation. There's no S in that. I gotta read that part. Okay, so we have string concatenation. Okay. Can't you do this in the command line? Yeah. So yeah, we can. I can do it in the command line. I also have a plugin for that too. But this is like the beginner's guide, so a lot of people are not gonna know what the command line is or have this plugin. So I'm trying to just make sure it's as user friendly or viewer friendly as possible. But yeah, you can literally just do all this stuff inside of the command line if you wanted to. But I'm just going by the book, so that's why I'm doing it incrementally. All right. Or doing it in the script. So string concatenation. Now that we know how to use numbers, we can look at some of the cool things that you can do with strings. We cannot. I just had a brain freeze there. We cannot do math with strings, but we can combine them. When combining strings, we use an operator called concat, short for concatenate. This operator is 2 dots directly after each other. So ... Let us try to concatenate 2 strings in a print function. So yeah, basically, let's say you had a number and then you wanted to print that number with a string, right? So basically 2 data types. How you would do that is by concatenating them. And there's 2 ways to concatenate in LuaU. There's the one that was just mentioned in the book, which is just the 2 dot operator. This thing right here, the 2 dots. Or you can use a comma. Okay. So let's say I have 2 data types. Let's say we have a string called myString. Let's call this string hi, or just call this string my money. Okay. With a little colon, okay? And let's have a number called money. Let's label this as let's say 11,000, right? If you want to basically do this, if you try to just print both of these like this, my string, and then you have my money, you can see that's it's gonna highlight it right here, because this is breaking the syntax rule of the LuaU programming language. So if you wanted to print both of these at once, like in one line, you would have to concatenate them. To do that, you can use the 2 dots and then money. And if you print that out, you can see that it does it right here. So it prints out my money and then it has a number next to it. So that's how you combine a string and a number. So if you noticed, when it printed out the colon sign and the number. Okay, so it printed out the colon sign and the number, like together instead of spacing them out. So if you want to add a space to it, you can literally just add a space to the string itself, or you can use the other symbol that I was mentioning earlier, which is the comma symbol, the comma symbol. This one basically is the same thing as concatenation, but it adds this space to it for you. So if I try printing that out, you can see it's going to print out my money, and it's going to add a space. See the space right here? It's going to add a space and then the number after it. So those are the two ways to concatenate strings and any other data types together. All right. So isn't it dangerous to convert? Let me see. So we have a comment. It says, isn't it dangerous to not convert a number to string first when concatenating? Yeah. So, well, yeah. So I mean, it is dangerous. Depends on what you're doing with it, but yeah. The best thing to do is to put it, convert it to a string, cast it to a string. So you would do, money. I think it depends on the situation. But it's normally a good habit though. It's normally a good habit to always cast the numbers or whatever other data type it is to a string by using the two string method. I was gonna touch up upon that when I saw it in the book, but yeah, thanks for bringing it up though. If you're ever concatenating a number and a string, it's always best to cast it to a string first. But you don't have to unless it depends on what you're doing. I think if you were like to try to store it into like a text label or something like that, then maybe I think that's important to cast it to a string. But if you're just printing it out, then you don't really have to cast it to a string. You can just print it out by just concatenating the number and the string itself. So for print statements, I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue. But if you're going to use it for anything else, then yeah, you should you should cast it using the two string method. Let's go back to the book. So that's basically concatenating. You can also concatenate two strings. Let's say we have two string variables. We have my string, then we have my string 2. My money is, let me do a lot. Actually, let's take the spaces out. You can concatenate that by doing my string and then the 2 dots and then my string 2. This is gonna basically combine these two strings together with no spaces unless you literally hard coded a space in here. So let's try printing that out. I'm gonna say my money and then colon a lot, right? But if you wanted to have the space, you can either hard code the space in here, like I said previously, or you can just put the comma symbol, which is gonna basically concatenate them, but with a spring, with a space in between each string. Yeah. So you see right here, it prints out my money and then my money and then space a lot. Okay. So that's concatenating. Let's move on. Hello, Laura up here. Yeah, this guy is basically just going over, or girl, I don't know. I think the author is a female. No, is it? I think it's a guy. I'm not sure. Let's move on though. So this whole section right here is just talking about what I just went over. This whole thing is just talking about concatenating. We just went over that. No need to read. I mean, let's see if there's anything that's noteworthy. So now we know how to concatenate different strings and follow. Let's go back a little lower. First, we need 2 strings shown. Combining strings, we use an operator called concat or concatenate. Then you can choose a sentence that you wish to insert into your string itself. For example, hello world. Yep. All this stuff we just went over, so that's not necessary. All right. So the next topic is escape characters. If you want to display a string on the next line, we can add another print. Most of the time, this is not the ideal situation. Or this is not the ideal solution. I cannot read. This is a simple alternative. There is a simple alternative for this. It is called a new line escape character. Okay, so this is going to go over escape characters. The name sounds more complicated than it is. This new line escape character looks like this. Also, they use backslash n too. Okay, that's the same as C+. Okay. In the same script, suppose that we want to greet someone and tell them it's Monday on a new line. Your code should look something like this. So we have print hello Peter, and then we have the backslash n, and then today is Monday. Okay. I think I know how to explain it. I think I know how to explain it. Go back. All right. So basically, what this is saying is it's introducing us to escape characters, and escape characters are like certain I want to say symbols, but like it's more of like certain groups of characters that basically allow us to do stuff like add like a tab space or a new line. There's different type of escape characters for each type of functionality. So let me show you guys the new line one. Okay, so let's say we have two strings, right? Let's say we have two sentences actually. So let's do local sentence one, sentence. Sentence one, and then let's have local sentence two. So we have welcome to the stream, right? For the first sentence, and then the second sentence is going to be don't forget to drop a like, right? So we can either, if you want them on two separate lines, we can either just do like print and then sentence one. We can basically just print each sentence separately, like this, print sentence one and then print sentence two. It's just gonna print each sentence on a new line, like that. Or we can use the escape character that was just mentioned in the book. Okay, so you can see right here it prints both lines, both sentences on a separate line. Okay, but if you want to do that on one line of code, you can just do this, and then you can do backslash n. Oh, this has to be in a string in it. Hold on. Oh no, I think it has to be in this. Right. I think you would have to hard code it. Yeah, I think you would have to hard code it. Let's say we have like that, and then we do let's do the backslash n. Are these sure? Because this might just print. It might just straight up print the backslash n. I don't think it's gonna. Let's try it. Don't forget to drop a like. All right, so if I run this, I think it might just print out the backslash n too. I don't think it's gonna. Oh, so it does. Okay, it's because in C+, it would literally change the color of the escape character to like orange or something. But I don't know. I guess it just does it for this one then. But yeah, so basically what this does is that it gives you, it basically separates the string on the left from the string on the right, and then puts them on different lines. We also have the backslash t, which basically gives a tab space in between the strings. So if I combine these two, you can see that it has the first sentence on the first line and the second sentence on the second line, but with a tab space before that second line. Okay? That's basically that's basically escape characters right there. What time is it? 12. Okay. Casting data types. Boolean logical operators. Okay. So the next topic is casting data types. Then we have Booleans, logical operators. Okay. So I'm gonna pause right here. I'm gonna take the VOD for the stream, cut it up, and then try to make it to the video as best I can. And then we're gonna continue the learning process the next time I stream. Not the next time I stream, probably tomorrow or Wednesday. I think Wednesday will be the best day.